Let's make a half drop repeat pattern in Procreate. My canvas is 3000 by 3000 pixels at 300 dots per inch. In layer 1, drop your background color. This can be white and it can also be easily changed later on. Create a new layer and this is where you'll draw your elements. I've added a circle that we'll use to create our pattern. You can export this as your pattern block for websites such as Spoonflower that allow you to use your basic block and choose the repeat type on their website directly. But if you would like to create your repeat in Procreate, this is what you'll do. Select your elements, group them up into a little folder. This will be your basic pattern block. I like to save that as my original, so I'll duplicate it and turn my original off. I dropped color into my entire layer. Then I will adjust the square to pop into quadrant 1. Tap select on your menu, press save and load, the plus sign, and then that's going to be selection 1. You'll repeat the same process for quadrant 2. Select, save and load, the plus sign, so that will be selection 2.
Repeat for 3 and 4.
So I dropped color into my entire canvas. I'll swipe it over to the left until it snaps into place, press select, and then push save and load and the plus sign. And before I deselect it, I'll press invert, and that will select this white side and push save and load and the plus sign. And now you have all of your save and load selections set up. Choose your folder, press the select tool, push save and load, and then choose selection 5 and push the arrow up here, flip horizontal, flip vertical, and then you'll repeat it again. So you're going to choose the whole folder, press the select tool, save and load. This time you'll choose quadrant 2. Hit the arrow and then push flip horizontal, flip vertical. And one more time, you're going to select the whole group, push save and load. Now you're going to do selection 4. So then push the arrow, flip horizontal, flip vertical. Now you have a half drop pattern. You can test your pattern. I like to duplicate this folder and save the original again. I'll go ahead and flatten this down, but don't do this if you plan on changing your background color. I'll take this selection and snap it into the quadrant number 1, duplicate it, slide it over to quadrant 2, and then halfway down. Duplicate the original again, slide it down into quadrant 3, and then duplicate it again, slide it over, halfway up. Duplicate it one more time, slide it over, and then down to that last little piece. Now all you have to do is repeat it just like you did with your basic tiled pattern. Since you already did the half drop repeat, you don't have to worry about doing that anymore since you have your pattern block set up. You've now created a half drop pattern in Procreate. What do you think? How easy was that?
Save, follow, and share.